Hi and welcome to Up to Speed. Photokina is now underway in Cologne in Germany, and it's got off to a flying start, with several camera manufacturers announcing new cameras. Photokina is a photography-based event. The clue is in the name, after all. So all of these cameras that have been announced are designed for stills photography. But as we all know though, that doesn't mean that they can't be used for video. So let's take a look at what we've got. The most exciting news, in my opinion, is the announcement that Panasonic is working on the GH5, and it will be released early next year. We all know and love the GH4, which has become a staple camera in the video world. It's the first small mirrorless camera to offer 4K video, and it gained a lot of users because of that. It has a smaller sensor than most of its competitors, as it's a micro four thirds camera. But it made up for that by bringing 4K video and other video-orientated features like peaking, zebras and slow motion to the table. These were features that competitors like Sony and Canon just weren't adding at the time, and in some cases they still aren't. So that was in 2014. Now in 2016, Panasonic are working on the GH5. They won't be releasing the camera until early next year, but they've just given us a glimpse at its headline features. The GH5 is going to upgrade the 4K video, which we all know from the GH4, to have 10-bit 422 color, which is another first for small cameras like these. Plus, you also get the option to increase the frame rate up to 60 frames a second in 4K. So you can now choose whether you want 50p 4K video or 25p 4K with 10-bit 422 color. This is a big step up for 4K recording in small cameras. Both 10-bit color and 50p 4K are really sought after features for video production, so having them both in one small camera could attract a lot of attention. The GH5 also has a 6K photo mode, which we know very little about at the moment, other than it will mean that you can extract 18 megapixel stills from a 6K 30 frames a second video. Panasonic are saying that this is a photo only option though, so it doesn't look like you'll be able to use this as 30 frames a second 6K video. Why you can't though, we aren't quite sure yet. And it did cross my mind that they did something similar with the GH4 and a 4K photo mode, which they later turned into a 4:3 anamorphic shooting mode. So perhaps this 6K photo mode could in time be turned into a 6K 4:3 anamorphic video shooting mode in the future. Who knows, we'll just have to wait and see. Sony have also got a new camera, the new A99II. Interestingly, this is a new flagship camera for their Alpha SLT range, which uses the older A mount rather than Sony's E mount, which they've been pushing with the A7 and the FS ranges. The A mount actually has a good selection of lenses available for it, but it hasn't been used in a while now. Many people, myself included, had almost written off A mount and assumed Sony were focusing all of their attention on the newer E mount. So a new flagship for the A mount is quite a surprise. It looks like a good camera though, full frame 4K video without pixel binning, S-Log 3 and up to 120 frames a second in HD. It seems much like a Sony A7R II, but in a larger form factor with an A mount on the front. So those were the two big announcements, but they certainly weren't all that was new. I don't have time here to go into detail on all of the new products, but I'll give you a quick rundown of the things which caught my attention. GoPro have a new Hero 5 Black and Hero 5 Session cameras, as well as their new Karma drone. They look like slick and simple products, but it's nothing really we haven't seen before from other manufacturers. They seem to be focusing on making it easy and simple to use for consumers, rather than making professional tools. Nikon have also announced an action camera, the Key Mission 170. On paper, it seems to match the GoPro very well at a similar price point, so it'll be interesting to see which performs better once people start getting their hands on them. Sigma has a few new lenses, an 85mm f1.4 art lens to add to the lineup, and a 12-24mm f4 full-frame wide-angle, which is actually the third generation of this lens from Sigma, but it's the first one in the generations to be given an art branding. It's a ridiculously wide lens for full-frame cameras at 12mm, so it's definitely worth looking at. Olympus have announced the new OMD EM1 Mark II. It's a 20 megapixel camera in a small weatherproof camera body which can shoot 4K video at up to 30 frames a second. And Fujifilm is showing the GFX 50S, a medium format camera, which looks very interesting if you're in the market for a practical medium format camera. Let me know in the comments what you think of the new announcements, what's caught your eye. Our deal of the week this week at ProAV is 10% off the popular Sennheiser EW112 wireless lav mic set. They're a fantastic wireless system, well tried and tested in the industry, so if you want to get 10% off, visit proav.co.uk or give our sales team here at the office a call. Thanks for watching. Make sure to mention in the comments what you caught your eye at Photokina 2016 and make sure to hit like and subscribe, as it really does help us out. And I'll see you in the next video.